Hi freedivers, I'm Marianto, a fellow freediver and Molchanovs instructor, as well as part of the Molchanovs team. In this video, we're going to be covering the main rules for freediving competitions. If you're new to freediving, you might be a little confused as to why there's so many world championships. The main thing here is there's two leading organizations in the world of freediving. We have the CMAS Federation and we have AIDA International. Both of these host world championships both for pool and for depth. So in this video, we're going to be focusing on the pool rules for competitions, and our main goal with this is that when you sign up for your competition, whether it's your first one or you've had experience, you get a white card. So basically, both CMAS and AIDA have a set of rules, and they cover the same topics. What changes are small details to these rules, which we're going to cover ahead. So here are the main differences that AIDA and CMAS have when it comes to competition. Announcement performance. In AIDA, you have to announce your performance the day before of the dive. If, for example, two divers do the same distance in the pool, the person that had the highest announced performance is the one that will win. In CMAS, on the other hand, announced performances are no longer required, so you don't have to announce your performance for pool competitions the day before, except for static. However, for static, it's for a safety reason and it has nothing to do with points or who would win if there was a tie. Arriving to the event. You have to arrive and register with a judge an hour before your official top. This is for AIDA. In CMAS, this isn't really a rule. However, if the event organizer sets this time frame to be a rule and the judge is okay with it, then this has to be followed. Needless to say, it's always best to go to your competition meeting the day before it begins and have all the rules in order so you don't get in any trouble. Warm-ups. Athletes are allowed to start warming up in the water 45 minutes before their official top. If you don't want to do a warm-up, you don't have to be in the water, but this is the minimum or the maximum time required that you have to enter. The countdown. Athletes will receive a minimum of 2 minutes in AIDA or 3 minutes in CMAS to get ready for their dive and their official top. Sometimes event organizers will set it up so you actually have more time, but regardless of what happens, you as an athlete have the right to 2 or 3 minutes to get ready for your dive before your official top. The surface protocol. Now this is where CMAS and AIDA have quite some differences. In AIDA, you have 15 seconds to remove your facial equipment, give an OK sign, and say I'm OK. It's really important that they go in this order. If you don't do the order correctly, you will be penalized. In CMAS competitions, you will have 20 seconds instead of 15, but you don't have to say I'm OK. All you have to do is give an OK sign. For your actual dive, in AIDA, you have to do at least or more of the distance you announced in your announced performance. Like mentioned earlier, in CMAS, there is no longer an announced performance except for static. The reason why they use it for static is because your buddy will begin tapping you 1 minute before your announced performance for safety reasons. Protest. After the announcement of the preliminary results, athletes have a set amount of time, which is defined by the event organizers, to put in their protest. Once judges review them and have their verdict, there will be an official result list. Happy diving, everyone, and we'll see you underwater.